Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm the creative blogger and digital artist for Life is Messy and Brilliant. Today I'm going to share 10 stationery holiday gifts for your family members or someone special in your life. I'm going to start with one of my favorites, which are brush pens. Today I'm sharing two brands, the Tomboy, which is very popular, and also the King Art. This one was recently gifted to me by my dad, so I'm really excited to add it to my collection. I'm going to start with the Tomboy, which is a very well-known brand among bullet journalists and stationery addicts. These worksheets can actually be found for free in my blog, so make sure to check the description box so that you can download a copy for yourself. I'm going to start putting very gentle pressure on the pen. That way I can create thin strokes. And then once I reach one of these thick lines, I will put more pressure on the brush pen. Notice how I'm taking my time to trace over the letters. I think this is something that many stationery lovers enjoy. It just relaxes your mind. Right. And then the cool thing about these pens is not only that it has this thick side, but it also has a thin side. So for example, if you want to create little objects like these ones, these are great for that. Or if you want to trace over letters or words that are not as thick, that's another option too. For example, I can trace over the Aries word. And then you can either go in back with the brush pen and color in the words, or just leave it like that and use a colored pencil to color in the words. Alright, the next one I'm gonna be using is the King Art. This one also has a brush side and a thin side, so I'm going to use the brush side to write over or trace over tyrus. I can't pronounce that word, sorry. Once you get the hang of it, then you can put less pressure on the brush to create thin strokes. And I'm going to repeat the same thing with the other word using the thin side of the brush pen. I think both pens are great holiday gift options. It just depends on your budget. And then I always like to add little details to the worksheets. It's just my personal preference and my signature style. So there is two holiday options for any bullet journal lover or stationery lover. Then these are great options. My second holiday gift idea will be these gel pens. These ones are by the brand U brand, and you can find them at Target, TJ Maxx, and Amazon. I will make sure to link them in the description box. These are my favorite by far. The ink never dries, and then they're rich in color. Let me show you. I usually enjoy to use them to add little accents of color around the pages, or to draw inside the designs. These are perfect to create bullet journal titles or to add a little bit of color to your headers or subjects. Let's see if you can see a little bit of the shine. There we go. I have divided here are the ones that come with glitter, and on this other box I have the ones that come in a solid color. So I'm gonna show you this one. Usually with gel pens, especially these ones, I have to trace once or twice because you can still see a little bit of the where the pen didn't write. But by far these are the only brand that I have found that works, or that the ink doesn't dry really quickly, or the ink is rich in color. If you have better brands than this one, please do let me know in the comment section. I'm always in the lookout for pretty and beautiful gel pens. Alright, next on my list are one of my favorite pens. These are the Pilot friction erasable pens. These are my favorites. I used them so much when I was in college to take all my chemistry classes. So let's say, for example, here I'm going to add organic chemistry homework. Organic chem homework. And then I realized, oh no, I wrote it on the wrong place. On the back of the pen, or the cap, is the erasable, or the eraser, sorry. Then I'm just going to quickly erase it and write it at the correct spot. They are supposed to erase with heat. And then I had all my notes. Keep in mind I live in Florida, and sometimes I will need my notes in the car and the ink wouldn't disappear. So I never had that issue. And then I can write it here. Horrible homework. And then you can erase. And it's the best. These are my favorite. Even after I finish my college classes, they're still my favorite. They have a lot of colors. They have this other style, which are the clickable ones, I think you call them, I'm not sure. And they also write pretty nice. And on the back of here they have the eraser. These are amazing gifts for college students. I went through quite a lot of these ones. They do leave a little bit of a ghost mark, but you can barely see it. So these are another amazing, this is another amazing gift, especially for my college students. And you can use it to decorate your spreads, to add a little bit of color here and there to your bullet journal layouts. Definitely one of the best gifts I could ever have received. Staying on the topic of pens, I have two other pens that I want to show you that I'm sure are going to be a hit for any stationery lover in your life. These are the G2 Pilot pens, also by Pilot, and these are beautiful because the ink is rich in color compared to any other regular, let's say the erasable ones or any other pens in the market. The Pilot ones, or these G2 ones, are so rich in color, which are the reason why I always buy them. Oh, Pilot. So you can see this one is like really black and this one is a little more washed out. And if you have a very fancy pen lover in your life, these fountain pens are gonna be a hit. As you can see, the tip, it's a little bit different. And I have a whole blog post that explains the difference between these fountain pens, the regular ballpoint pens. So you're going to write as if you were using calligraphy pen. I love writing, usually when I use these pens, I love writing in cursive. I just feel like it's fancy and elegant. And the ink, it's also rich in color. So yeah, these are the Pilot ones. These are the fountain pens. I was only able to find them on Amazon, and they come in a pack of different colors, which is nice. Also comes with this bright pink color. Between these three, between these two, I will probably choose this one if you want to write beautiful titles, or if you just want to fill out your agenda. These ones, if you want to use them for your college notes, if you're not into the erasable ones, definitely get these ones. Alright, next on my list is my Polyprint printer. This printer is amazing. It uses an iPhone app, so I'm gonna open the app really quick. Connected to the Polyprint that I have here.
I have a blog post that explains how to create beautiful titles for your planner using the Pocket Printer. You may find it in the description box.
After you finish printing the header or the title for your planner, you can either use glue stick and put it on the paper. These papers also come with a sticky side, so you can just peel off the back and paste it on the page. What I went ahead and did is I highlighted the back of the paper with my pencil, and then I traced over it because I want to show you another great gift for that special one in your stationery life, or that special one that loves office supplies like me. I usually prefer to trace over the paper, or to transfer the header, and go in with my favorite brush pen to create a beautiful title. And the best part about these highlighters is that they can dual, or they can act also as a brush pen. And the same as the other ones, you trace over the pages, or you trace over the letters with less pressure to create thin strokes, and then you put more pressure on the brush pen to create thick strokes. And then this one, just like the other brush pens, also comes with a thin side, so you can match different colors to create a beautiful effect on the page. November, and I'm going to put the week one. There it is. So this Polyprint, it's another amazing gift for that stationery one. I love that the paper comes in different colors. You can easily put it in and just connect it to your phone. I think it also has an Android app, so you can easily pair it. It's very lightweight, and it comes in different colors. This brush pen, if you needed to choose between one of the brush pens that I show you, this one would be a good option. Not only is the ink rich in color, it transferred a little bit, but that's okay. Another highlighter that I want to show you are these ones. These are by Tomboy, and the difference between these ones and the ones that I just showed you, it's how vibrant the color is. For example, this one is a purple one, and it's a very bright neon color. Let me show you this other one. And the best part, it comes with a thin side. So these ones are another amazing highlighter gift for a college student.
Use an iPad mini to decorate your digital planner. type text, draw on the pages, and insert stickers just like you would on a regular paper planner. The best part of having a digital planner is having the option to change the spreads, the cover page, the fonts, and more. You have the freedom to do everything in the planner any way you like. I love using my iPad mini to read books and watch movies. It's the perfect gift to have books, movies, and your favorite agenda in one place. The best part is that the iPad mini is the same size as my paper agenda. Who says you can't have two planners at once? I use my digital planner to express my creativity and my paper agenda for quick reminders and daily to-dos. This planner is from May Designs. You can personalize the cover with any image and add a custom text. You can also choose different pages inside the planner. If your stationery lover is in college, I highly suggest an iPad Pro with a keyboard case and an Apple Pencil. When I started college, I used an iPad Air with a generic keyboard. Not only was I able to type and draw on the screen, I was able to record my lectures. That way, if I missed something, I could just listen to the recording and fill in the gaps. I love having the option to take all my notebooks and planners in one portable device. I can still showcase my creativity with the help of technology. Let me know in the comment section which gift idea was your favorite.